Ever seen a car that quietly sneaks past while the flashy ones hog all the limelight? Enter the first-gen RAV4 EV, a ride that looks like it belongs on a commuter's driveway, but secretly boasts an electric soul. Now, back in the late 90s and early 2000s, this baby was a whisper among the roar of gas guzzlers, quietly proving that even Toyota can dabble in the electric game without the media frenzy. Imagine pulling up in a RAV4 EV and having everyone around nod in silent approval, wondering if you just stepped out of a sci-fi flick. It's like wearing an invisible cape. No one's batting an eye because, hey, it's just a normal hybrid truck on the surface, but inside, it's got a spark that most people wouldn't even notice if it sneezed. Now let's slide into number 9, the Crossfire SRT-6, a car that sounds like it was built for demolition derbies, but rides like a refined sports coupe. Now this quirky beauty flaunts a design that's as unpredictable as your favorite stand-up comedian. It's edgy, it's bold, and it makes you do a double take on every corner. Built with a performance edge that only a few dare to embrace, the SRT-6 is the kind of car that secretly giggles at being overlooked by the masses. Imagine cruising down the highway in a Crossfire SRT-6, the engine growling like it's got a secret it can't wait to share. Now, while the world's busy chasing after Lamborghini dreams, you're riding low-key in a car that's practically a legend among those in the know. It's that perfect mix of underappreciated badassery and everyday normalcy, a rare gem that makes you wonder if you're driving a sports car or just the world's coolest daily driver. Coming in at number 8, we have the 1979 M81 McLaren Mustang. Yeah, you heard that right. This isn't your typical American muscle. It's got a name that makes you think of exotic supercars, but with a twist that screams, "I'm just here for a good time." Now it's as if McLaren and Mustang had a secret rendezvous and left behind a car that's equal parts eccentricity and everyday charm. Imagine rolling up in this relic of the late 70s with its retro vibes and an attitude that whispers, "I've seen things, man." It's a car that might remind you of your granddad's stories, told with a wink and a nod, and yet still manages to hit the road like it's on a mission. Underneath its quirky exterior lies a heart that's as reliable as your morning coffee, making it a true sleeper hit for those who dare to stand out by blending in. At number 7, the VW Passat W8 is the car equivalent of a shy genius in a room full of show-offs. Now this Passat didn't try to shout out about its experimental W8 engine. Nope, it just quietly did its thing, offloading power that sounds more like a math equation than a V8. With a design that's purposely unoffensive, it's built to blend in, yet it secretly packs a punch that leaves engine enthusiasts nodding in respect. Imagine you pull up in a VW Passat W8 and people do a double take, not because it's flashy, but because they're trying to place that subtle badge of innovation on your bumper. It's like spotting a unicorn in a herd of horses. You know there's something magical there, but most folks are too busy admiring the mundane to notice its rare allure. It's the perfect ride for the connoisseur who likes their rare finds served with a side of everyday practicality. Now sliding into number 6, the Lexus IS 300 Sport Cross is the kind of car that winks at you from across the parking lot. A rear wagon variant of an already cool sedan. It's like Lexus decided to go off-road in a very unexpected way, mixing practicality with a dash of performance that makes you wonder if you're in a luxury sedan or in a secret super wagon. With production numbers that make you do the math, this car is a hidden gem among the SUV crowd. Imagine rolling up in a Supercross that's so under the radar it might just be mistaken for a family wagon on a Sunday drive. Until you hear that engine purr like a beast. It's the car that quietly tells the world, "I'm here to defy expectations," all while sporting a design so unassuming that even your neighbors might not realize that they're in the presence of automotive rarity. It's rare, it's quirky, and it's a statement without even trying too hard. Next up, at number 5, we have the Pontiac Solstice Coupe, a ride that turns heads in all the wrong ways, yet somehow goes completely unnoticed by the casual observer. Picture this, you're cruising in a teal-blue Solstice Coupe, and nobody bats an eye, because hey, it's just another sporty little number on the block. But deep down, you know you have something special, a limited-run beauty that's as rare as a perfect parking spot on a busy day. This little coupe may have been overshadowed by flashier supercars, but its production numbers tell a story of scarcity that makes it a true collector's dream. With a practical design, the Solstice is like that secret indie film everyone's heard about but no one's seen, until you spot it in the street and realize you're witnessing a slice of automotive history in its most understated form. Rolling in at number 4, the Chevrolet HHR Panel SS is a mashup that feels like it was engineered during a wild office bet. Imagine the retro charm of the HHR, combined with the performance tweaks of a sportier model, and you've got a car that defies expectations by being both a practical panel van and an unassuming speedster. It's like your quirky uncle who shows up at family reunions in a vintage pickup that somehow outsold his flashy cousin's rides. Now this Panel SS isn't just rare, it's a legend among those who appreciate that less is more vibe. Only a handful of these turbocharged cargo van hybrids hit the streets, making each sighting a moment of pure serendipity. When you see one, it's like spotting a secret society of automotive misfits. They're rare, they're special, and if you blink, you might just miss this quietly rebellious ride that laughs in the face of mainstream expectations. Hold on to your steering wheels, because at number 3, the Mercedes-AMG R63 crashes the party like a luxury minivan on steroids. This isn't your typical 7-seater. It's a posh MPV that's decked out with all the bells and whistles of its high-performance siblings. With a 6.2-liter V8 that roars louder than your favorite heavy metal band, the R63 is the kind of car that makes you wonder if someone accidentally mixed a luxury sedan with a muscle car in a mad scientist lab. Imagine the surprise of onlookers when you roll up in what looks like a family hauler, but can practically double as a race car on demand. The AMG R63 is that ultimate paradox, a car built for practicality, yet engineered for heart-stopping performance. Now it's so rare that if you happen to catch one on the street, you might feel like you've stumbled upon a top-secret prototype meant only for the most discerning of car aficionados. At a shockingly high number 2, the Chevrolet S10 EV is the kind of ride that had electric dreams long before they were cool. Back when electric cars were more of a whisper than a roar, this compact pickup was quietly testing the waters of a future that everyone else was too busy scoffing at. It's the forgotten pioneer of the EV movement, a compact workhorse with an electric twist that somehow managed to fly under the radar. Now picture pulling up in a Chevrolet S10 EV and watching people do a double take, wondering if you're driving a relic or a time capsule from the future. With only a handful sold and even fewer surviving the test of time, this little electric pickup is like a hidden artifact of automotive innovation. It's got that I was ahead of my time charm that makes it one of the most unassuming yet historically significant rides on our list. And finally, at the pinnacle of rarity, we crown number 1, the Saab 9.5 Sport Combi. Now this isn't just any wagon, it's a Swedish masterpiece that never really got the mainstream love it deserved. With production numbers that could make a mathematician weep, the Sport Combi is like that secret club of car enthusiasts who appreciate a vehicle that's as practical as it is peculiar. It's the last hurrah of a once-beloved marquee, wrapped in understated design and a whole lot of personality. Imagine being one of the few lucky souls to own a Saab 9.5 Sport Combi, driving a car that's so rare that even die-hard Saab fans might do a double take. It's a vehicle that tells a story of ambition, quirky design, and the kind of exclusivity that turns heads in hushed admiration. While the rest of the world might dismiss it as just another Swedish wagon, insiders know that this ride is the automotive equivalent of finding a secret stash of gold coins hidden in your backyard. So there you have it, folks. 10 super rare cars that managed to fly completely under the radar while still being as normal as your morning commute. Whether you're into electric pioneers, quirky hybrids, or luxurious minivans with a twist, these cars remind us that sometimes the best-kept secrets are the ones that look like they belong on your everyday drive. Happy hunting, and remember, rarity isn't always about flashing lights. It's about having a story that few can tell, but everyone secretly envies. Let us know your favorite in the comments section, and don't forget to like and subscribe to get notified when a new video is out.